All right, we're live. We got started a little bit late. Let me minimize this. I want to jump right into it. So I'm going to give people a little bit of time to get on. And I'm going to get Instagram on. So today we're going to talk about pursuing your purpose. So a lot of people don't even know what their purpose is, right? Their calling, their mission in life, what you're here to do, what you're here to share, your gifts, right? So I'm going to give you a quick and easy process for figuring out what that is and how you can go about pursuing it. So let me get us set up on IG. And when you pop on, please type in the comments whether or not you know what your purpose is. If you feel like you know what your calling is, what your purpose is, type yes. And if you feel like you don't, please type no in the comments section. Okay, let's get this on. Hello. Got to get this set up. Okay. So if whoever is on right now, type in the comments section for me. Do you know what your purpose is in life? What your calling is? Just type yes or no. And sorry, Instagram. There we go. I'm having an internet issue on my phone. Okay, I'm Jessica Perez-Beebe. Hi, Instagram. Today's topic is pursuing your purpose. We got started a little bit late. Sorry about that. When you hop on, please type in the comments whether or not you know what your purpose is, what your true calling is. I'm Jessica Perez-Beebe. I'm here live at 10:30. Actually, that time might be changing soon. Hi, guys. Because I'm going to be doing some traveling in the next week, but I'll let you know. Whoever's throwing me all the hearts, I love it. Okay, guys, I want to hear from you. Don't be quiet. I love the hearts, but I want you to let me know yes or no. Do you know what your purpose is? Hey, Jenna. Hey, Marianne. Jenna knows what her purpose is. Marianne, you going to let us know? Hi, guys. Okay, I'm seeing some no's. I'm seeing some yeses. That's really cool. Good morning. Okay. All right. A lot more no's on Instagram than yeses. Hi, Sandra. So the question is, do you know what your purpose is? What your calling is in life? Finally get to watch live. I'm so excited for that, Sandy. Yes, another yes. Man, you guys are good. A lot of people feel like they already know what their purpose is. That's awesome. But a lot of you are also saying no. And in my experience with people that I've spoken to, a lot of people don't feel like they know what their purpose is. And I believe that is because, and I just sent out an email to my list about this, but a lot of the times people are waiting for a big sign. Right? Does that sound like you? Are you waiting for a sign like to hit you over the head? Oh my God, this is what my purpose is. This is what I'm meant to do. I know that a lot of people are waiting for that. Like they feel like it's going to be loud and in their face. And actually, it's quite the opposite, right? What is loud and in your face are the things that you're not meant to do, the things that you're not good at, the things that you don't like, right? Everybody pretty much knows what they're not meant to do. For instance, I know I'm not meant to be, a financial advisor or, anything that has to do with having to fix things like electronics or anything like that. That's not my calling, right? My calling is not to make people's life easier by, being handy, right? There's some people who that is their calling and they're really good at that. Hey, guys. So it's easy to know what we're not supposed to do, right? But the thing that you are called to do is quieter, right? It's quieter. It's always there, and it's been there since we were children, most likely, right? But so often we drown it out with so much noise. Is your life busy? Is your life loud? Is your life chaotic? Yes. So many of our lives are. I'm speaking from experience, right? I wrote about this on my website when I talk about the quiet voice we don't hear. Exactly. So true. It's so hard to pronounce the names of people on Instagram because you all have such cool names, but so Fifi underscore. Anyway, so for so long I had that exact experience, right? It was like, well, what am I meant to do? What am I being called to do? And really, I had always known what my purpose was. And so let me just make this simpler. When we say, what are we called to do? What is our purpose? I believe, and let me know if you agree, throw up a like or a heart if you agree. I believe that God or the universe, however you define it, has us, we're here for a reason, right? We each have a unique gift to share with the world. We have something about us that we are just naturally good at or better at than a lot of other people. And that really is where our gift lies. So you've always had it, right? It's always been a part of you, right? We're born with it. What happens along the way, why did someone give me an angry face? I hope that was an accident. What happens along the way is it gets deadened, right? Whether it's the way that we're raised and we start to do things that we think we're supposed to do. That happened to me, right? Or, that's, our confidence is somehow squashed, right? Or life gets busy and we just don't hear it anymore. But it's there, right? It's there. So I want to ask you another question. If any of you are feeling right now in your life, or you've experienced this before, feelings of depression, or you're struggling with addictions, or you're really angry and resentful, and you're blaming everyone and everything for what's going wrong in your life, if you're experiencing that, or you have, that's a symptom of not following your purpose. Because if you feel like that, if you're down, if you're depressed, if you're sinking into addictions and anger and blame and all of that, that's because you're not doing what you're called to do. And that feels shitty, right? Your body knows, your heart knows, your soul knows. Thank you. Your soul knows, your spirit knows. And after so many years of not following your purpose, of not pursuing it, of not living in that purpose and sharing your gifts, that deadens you inside. Agreed. Thank you. So if you guys agree on Facebook, you're a little more quiet than my Instagram group. Give me a thumbs up, throw something in the comment section, okay? I want to jump right in and give you the 3-step process because I'm getting right to it today. So I shared in my email that I sent out about this topic, how, for so long, so I had started to dream big about what I wanted to do. And then a lot of times what we do and what I did is I kind of let outside influences change that. Yes. Hi, Medusa. Thank you. I love that. Don't worry about it. I got it. So you would let outside influences come in, or in my case, I did. And I started to think, you know what? That dream is too big. Who am I to dream that big? Let me just kind of put my head down, go through the motions, get a regular job, live that regular life that I'm taught to live, right? That 9 to 5, pay your bills, etc. And so you kind of quelch what it is that you really were called to do, but it's there. It's a soft whisper, and you've got to get quiet enough, often enough, in order to know what that is. So here's how you're going to figure out what it is. It's super simple. It's going to hit you over the head. And a lot of times we don't even remember this, right? So a lot of times it takes talking to somebody or having a coach or, somebody that can help bring this out of you, because here is the kicker. What we are called to do is what we already are naturally good at. It's second nature to us. And sometimes it's so second nature. It's such a part of us that we don't even think of it in terms of being a gift. We don't think of it in terms of, wow, this is my career path. This is the path that I, should pursue, because it's so natural to us that we don't even know. We don't look at it as a gift, right? So here's the 3-step process. The first step is 2 parts, okay? So first, ask yourself what it is that just comes naturally easy to you. It could be anything. It could be that you're a good listener. It could be that you're a good teacher. It could be that, you're able to see the good in people. It could be you're great with numbers, anything. What is it that comes really natural to you? What are you naturally good at? Do you guys at least know what you're good at? If you don't, you can journal about this. Just journal about what it is that is really comfortable for you, okay? And then the second part of this is, if you are having difficulty figuring that out, ask the people that are closest to you. Ask the people that know you the best, right? That know you well. Oh, those are beautiful gifts. Empathy, caring, helping. See, there you go. You can parlay that into something in your career, obviously, not only in your personal life, but you could turn that into a career. So ask the people that are closest to you, what do you see as my greatest gift, as my greatest strength, right? What do people come to you for, right? What do your friends come to you for most? What do your coworkers come to you for most? All of that, the answers to all of that is gonna point you right at your purpose, your calling in this life. Facebook, you still with me? Instagram, you're so active. I love you guys. So I just want to know that it's connecting with you, because if it's not, I want to shift the way that we're talking about this. Okay, so let me know. Cool. Okay, so find out what it is you're naturally good at. I did this before, right? I asked people around me, and they all pretty much told me the same things, right? People come to me for advice. My friends come to me for advice. They come to me for like a good kick in the butt, right? They come to me for motivation. They come to me for all of those things. And those are all the things that they said I was really good at, right? And it makes sense, because when I look back to when I was a child, right, I did this process myself. I could remember myself and my lining up my cousins, right? So they were a few years younger than me. Hi, Lola. Lining up my cousins outside of my grandparents' house, taking chalk and writing on the side of the brick house, because I was teaching them, right? Even though they didn't want me to teach them. I was lining them up, and I had something to teach. I was like 6 or 7 years old. That's just naturally what came to me. I loved to teach people. I loved to coach people. And that, when I started following that direction in my life, when I got out of corporate America and stopped doing what I thought I was supposed to do, that's when my life really started to open up, right? I started to work with people one-on-one. That's what gave me the confidence to start a business. I never thought about being an entrepreneur. But once I started pursuing what came natural to me, what I felt called to do, life just opened up. I felt confident and brave to do everything that I wanted to do. I was no longer held back. I didn't feel uncomfortable making those decisions and taking those leaps and taking those risks. Okay, so find out what comes natural to you. Okay, so that's part 1. Journal about it. Talk to your parents if they're still alive. Find out, what it was that, you were naturally good at. What did you love to do besides playing? And even if they don't know, you can remember. You can go there. Allow yourself to go there, right? And ask the people around you what it is that they see as your strength. Okay, so that's your first part. Second part is, once you know what that is, so for me, I realized, wow, I'm here really to motivate people, to inspire people, to help them see a different way. I like to learn. I'm constantly learning. I like to do that because then I like to share, right? I like to share it with people. I like to teach people a different way. I like to help people improve in whatever area it is, because I'm very system oriented and I've come up with systems for everything. And so I love to share that with people. I love to help move people into action, right? So when I started realizing that, I started to make a list. Well, what are the ways that I can incorporate this? Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. What are some of the ways that I can incorporate this into my life more? And for me, I was initially asking, how can I make this into a career? Because I don't want to do work every day that I don't feel inspired by. So for me, I started listing, how can I turn this into a career? Okay. For you, you can do the same thing, whether you have a job now or not. This could, be another path for you if you want to make a shift. It could be a part-time path for you. It also could just be something that you incorporate more into your family time or your leisure time. Right. So even if I didn't make teaching and coaching and motivating part of my career, I could have possibly done something else on the side with this, or I could have, made sure that I could have started something, like in my community. So there's so many ways that you can incorporate your gifts, what you are naturally here to do, what your purpose is, what God put you here for, depending on what you believe, what your soul chose to come into this lifetime to pursue. Okay. Don't let life go by another day, another minute, another second without following your bliss. I don't believe life is supposed to be as hard as we all make it. Yes, there's going to be struggles always, but it doesn't have to be hard all the time. Because I'll tell you what, when you are grounded in your purpose and you are driven to action by your purpose, decisions are easier to make and life just feels easier. Not that it is easier, it feels easier because your vision is clear. Okay? I want that for you. So come up with the list of ways that you can incorporate that. You guys jiving with this? Does this make sense to you? Do you think you can do this? Let me know. I want to hear from you before I give you the third and final step. Yes, you guys are jiving. On Facebook, are you still there? Didn't fall asleep, right? I hope that you guys take that first step really seriously, right? Find out what it is. Go inward. Ask, journal, find out for yourself what it is that you are here to do, okay? Come up with your list. And then finally, the number 3 step is the most important. And this is what so many people get stuck on. You've got to take action. You've got to do something. Yes, it does take an open mind, Christine. You've got to take action, any action. Just make a decision and start doing something that will move you in the direction of that purpose, of that vision. So many times I talk to people and they are just waiting. They want to get more information. They want to get better at it. They want to learn more. They want to ask more questions. They want to research more. Meanwhile, time is passing. You don't have to know everything, and it doesn't have to be perfect for you to take that first step. Okay? It's gonna change as you start to take action anyway, right? So for me, when I first started pursuing, how can I teach more? How can I coach people? That started out, more or less in fitness and nutrition, which is what I still love. However, that was just one part of me doing that. Now I'm coaching people, and now I'm a strategic life coach and a mindset coach, and I'm working with people in that way on a deeper level, right? It doesn't mean that the way I was showing up in coaching and teaching and motivating before was wrong. That's part of the process. So don't get hung up thinking that you've got to make the perfect decision, that you've got to make the perfect choice. Just start doing something and it will progress. It will evolve. What you start doing tomorrow might be different than what you do 5 years from now. And that's okay. That's part of the process, right? But you've got to take action. Don't get paralyzed in perfection, right? Don't get paralyzed by that or you won't move forward. Okay. So I hope that helped you guys. I have like 2 more minutes. If you have any questions, throw it in the comments. If you feel like this helped you, please let me know. Drop it in the comments. Throw me a heart, throw me a like, share this on your pages, tag a friend that you think it might be helpful for. So figure out what it is you're meant to do. It's never too late. I don't care how old you are. It's never too late to start living with more purpose. Okay? And you owe that to yourself. You owe that to yourself. Instagram, I love you guys. Thanks for all the hearts. It just looks so pretty. I like to see hearts. Okay, Facebook, thank you so much. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Next week, I'm going to be in Mexico. So I'm going to go live from Mexico, but it might be a different time. I got to hit you guys up with that, okay? And I will let you know what time we're going to be going live. So it might be on my personal page. So I will post that and let you all know. Have a beautiful day. If you have any questions and they come up later, throw them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Okay. Bye, Facebook. Hey, you guys on Instagram, if you want to see this and you didn't get to, I love that. Keep connecting with me. And you didn't get to see it fully, go over to Facebook, /Coach My Mindset. Bye, guys.